Hi and welcome to A Sweet Careers video. This is Grace Cutney. Today we are looking at a part 2 of a series of videos talking about common resume errors made by college students and recent grads. Our focus today is on the education section. One of the common errors that I will see students make is including their high school information on their resume when they are already a junior or a senior in college. Really, even as a first-year student or a freshman in college, it's not necessary to include your high school information. There are a couple of exceptions. Typically, if you are applying for a teaching position, for example, in the district to which you are applying or to which you had attended high school, that might be a time to include your high school information on the resume. Otherwise, for the most part, keep your high school experience off of the resume once you are in college. Also, including experiences such as leadership positions in high school when you are currently in college is usually unnecessary. While it's certainly a good thing to have been a captain, for example, of your basketball team or a sports team in high school, in many cases, unless you're applying specifically for a position related to sports or athletics, then that experience is probably not necessary to include. And in this case, this person is applying for a sales position in a pharmaceutical setting. This captain position is not necessary to include on the resume. Another common error that I see on resumes is including awards that don't necessarily offer any information or are unrelated to the position that you're applying for. What I would suggest doing is including some sort of a description, especially if the award is a named award or a named scholarship, such as this. If the award is related to the position you're applying for, then certainly include it with some sort of a brief description about the award. Also, in this case, including a best film or some other type of award that's completely unrelated to the position that you're applying for is not necessary. So I would definitely remove those types of experiences. However, I would include on this resume perhaps a bulleted list of some accomplishments within the classroom. You can look for a number of examples of resume phrases gleaned from the classroom experience from the Sweet Careers website. If you just click on resume phrases from the side list, you'll see a number of posts with samples of resume phrases, again pulled from classroom and college experience. Another thing to include is your GPA. If it is a 3.0 or above, your GPA can add to the value of your resume to some employers, but keep in mind that the GPA and as well as the rest of your education experience will be less and less important to employers as you gain more work experience. Typically, your education section should appear near the top of your resume if you are a new student or if you're a student or a new grad. However, if you have significant and related experience, perhaps in internships or co-op positions, you might consider moving your experience section above your education section. Another section to include might be a study abroad experience if you have studied abroad, since that is an experience that might help you to stand out from other candidates. A related coursework section might also be beneficial if in fact the courses that you've taken are related to the type of position you're applying for. In this case, our applicant, Martha Smith, is an English major, but if she has taken some classes in advertising or in sales or something related to her field, she might find it useful to include a related coursework section.